Hello everybody, how are you doing? This is Check with Beck, Becky Miller, also known as Beck's Closet. So I wanted to get on here to talk about a few things that today I thought was very important, has to do with the financial stuff of your business. So if you're starting out or if you've been out and you've had your business for a while, that's in reselling or whatever it may be, and you are online and you're thinking, okay, I'm online, I have a business, it's going great, I'm selling stuff, yada, yada, yada. Well, just you wait a minute here. Wait until tax time. You are going to find out all this stuff that you are doing, or this room, or wherever you are occupying a desk at, you can't claim that. You can't claim your electric bill, your water bill, the part of your house. You can't claim any receipts of, let's say, if you did any kind of education or anything like that. If you bought anything online, like let's say you go to any of these seminars, webinars, anything like that, you cannot claim that. You cannot claim it. If you are a sole proprietor, you cannot claim. According to, this was in 2000 and after 15, I would say, because I remember my ex one year, he had we were able to do this since I was his secretary. We had an area out of the home. We were able to claim that. We could claim the toll booth tickets. We could claim gas. We could claim mileage. We could claim electric bill. We could claim water bill. We could claim a lot of things as being a business. Then all of a sudden, the government put the brakes on it. It says, oh, no, 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 we're not doing this anymore. So if you are a sole proprietor, you cannot claim this stuff anymore. So if you have a little pile where you're saving receipts, like I had a box of receipts and I can't claim it. So for the 3 years of being on Posh, anything that I was buying, which I was saving receipts of every time I went out, that I went sourcing. I was keeping my receipts, because I was thinking, okay, I can show this to my tax preparer and I'll be able to get it out. Well, being as a sole proprietor, you can't, as a business, you can't get it. You're going to have to your business will have to make a certain amount of money before you can start taking those deductions down. If your business has not made that amount of money to take those deductions down, well, guess what? You're just SOL there. So today, I have two papers, but these two papers are very important to me because I today had gotten two LCCs, because yes, I have two businesses. Being under Posh or being under these other ones, I don't know if you can or cannot do that, being an LCC or not, but I know that I did with my website, which is Beck's Closet. And I got that LCC'd, and then the second business I had went in as a partner with somebody else. But again, that business, again, is all me, so it's all mine, and well, it's 50-50, I would say. So I had gotten an LCC on that. I also talked to a guy today about estates, your estate planning. So just to get this clear, if you have a priority planner or any kind of planner, make sure you block out your days. So I have a lot of things that I have to do every day. It's like, of course, getting up. I get up at 5:45. Gives me 15 minutes to wake up, really. I don't drink coffee. I did drink coffee, but right now I am also trying out this intermediate fasting that I am seeing results from. Then the crazy, hectic, go to the gym, working out crazy, but I still add that to my intermediate fasting. So it works hand in hand with me. I time it just right that when I go to the gym is when my body is actually burning the fat for energy. So, and you can schedule this on, you can schedule the timing right. So I see a result it's been 5 days, I've dropped 6 pounds. So I know that's a little bit quick, so I'm gonna have to regulate that, because I don't want to drop that fast, because you can gain it that fast back also. But for health issues, my doctor says, hey, look, you're kind of getting too close to the diabetic range, and I have deficiency problems. It compounds the health issues that I already have. So with the estate planning on today and the 2 LCCs that I had gotten, I take Wednesday and I block it out the whole day. The whole day of Wednesday is for calls, outgoing calls, incoming calls, Zooms that I have with other people, or coaching Zooms that I have. I try to get them all on Wednesday, but so much is the coaching, it doesn't always fall that way. It falls on, I'll have Tuesdays. Every first Tuesday of the month you have this. Every third Thursday you have this. And it's usually Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays are when these Zooms happen. So Wednesday is my block out day for any scheduling of anything that I have to handle at home. And with the LCC, I was glad to get it done and get it over with, because it's the foundation and the most important thing that you should have. Because if you have a business and you've been doing a business for a while, let's say an e-commerce business, and you think that being under somebody else that you're safe, I've seen a cord coming out, that you're safe and you're protected, you're not protected. You're not protected by being under somebody else. They can easily take it away from you. They can easily, and we all know that you could get on there one day and you have no access to anything you have on there. So I would really seriously think about that. Think about the problem. Think about the problem that could happen, because it could very well happen. How could you get out of it? What could you do? What I had done was I have my own site. I have my own website. I now have it's got an LCC. Is that right? No, LLC. There you go. It has an LLC, but it's protected. Nobody can come in there. Nobody can take it away from me. Nobody can shut down anything whatsoever. But there are a lot of benefits that come with it, like the 250 tax deductions that are currently until 2025. They're suspended. If you're a sole proprietor, you cannot touch one of those. You cannot try to take it to your CPA. You cannot say, well, I have this business and I started in March of 20 and I've done all of this. Well, they're not going to be able to help you as far as a business, but they're going to take your tax for all that income you just incurred. So think about that. Think about it. So there's a lot of benefits this way. If you're doing any education, if you're a sole proprietor, it has to be through a certified college, a school, an actually certified school for the IRS to take it. If it is with the LCC, somehow you can take either those webinars, seminars, any of those online things. You can take that and use it for education. You can use it towards a tax deduction when you are a business. A sole proprietor, no. A business, yes. You have your own office in your home. Business, yes. Sole proprietor, no. If you keep inventory in your house and you have that, set about, if you have your she shed in the back or whatever you want to call it, and you use that as your office, you can claim that as an LCC. A sole proprietor, no. If you have a barn or a pole barn and you have all of your inventory in there, you can claim it as a business. You cannot as a sole proprietor. So get your business an LCC. Let me see what else. Yes, I talked to an estate planner. Estate planner had to do with the business. I thought it was, oh, great, the will. I don't have anything to leave anybody, yada, yada, yada. He says, no, that's not exactly what estate planner is. Well, I always thought it was the same. Apparently it is not. A will is a will. That means when you die, what you are leaving people. An estate is totally different. An estate is if you were to be sick and you could not perform the duties of whatever position you're in. So being a CEO and I cannot perform the duties, who would I direct to do that in that position? If it's either, my kids, if they have interest in it, who would have who would be able to run it when I cannot because of illness. That's what that is, and I'm supposed to get more information on it. I actually, as you see here, my notepad, and I sat down there and I was writing, and I think the writing didn't even last about 5 minutes, and then I got smart and I says, wait a minute, I'm not having a cramped up hand, I'm not getting carpal tunnel. You know what I did? I had a second phone because you couldn't use the phone that you were talking on. I had a second phone, I pushed the memo recording, and I recorded the whole conversation. I'm not gonna write it. First of all, anybody who does that, well, your hands are gonna hurt. You're gonna contribute to carpal tunnel, and with me, I have reactive arthritis. So that's a killer as it is. So I have found a way to get around a lot of stuff. If I was to contact you personally, I really hate texting because of that, because you're doing this all the time, you're doing this, and it will hurt my hands. It literally hurts the hands. I video everything. You text me, I'm gonna reply in a video. I will reply in a video back to you. I don't care. People are afraid to show their face. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of being in front of the camera or anything. So, again, it's financial stuff. You want to protect what you have, unless you want somebody to come right in under you and take it away, and they very well can. Somebody else could, let's say if you've had a business and you've had that name and you've had it for a while, you've been using it for a while, and you aren't protected on the bottom underneath, somebody else can register with that name, and you're going to court, baby. So just make sure to do what's right. Get your ducks in a row before you get too far down the river. I am so tired. I have been up for days because I have a deadline of 3 weeks before I do a fast track and every day I have a video I have to watch with assignments that I have to fill out, and it's not even college stuff. This is all real estate stuff, and it's a headache. And I wasn't the one that wanted to jump into this, because I already knew that I had something going on and that I needed to learn that when I have some employees in. So I was just asked about jumping in, go in with them. I said, okay, it's an avenue I don't know. I feel very blindly. I go on these calls. I go into coaching meetings. I ask very stupid questions, as you would say. Like they did doing a role play. They did a role play last night. And I says, okay, worst case scenario. What happens if you get on a call with an investor and all of a sudden, when the first time you talked to them, they sounded all, yeah, I'm gonna do it, yeah, sure, give me a call, and blah, blah, blah. They give you a business card, eventually you do call them, you talk to them, and all of a sudden, what do you do when you get a person that says, well, I had thought about it some more, and now I don't wanna do it, I changed my mind, I really don't wanna go in, as an investor on this. What do you do when they tell you that? How do you turn that around? How do you turn that no around to a yes? So, here, because I'm studying something else, I'm asking them questions. Okay, now what would you do in this scenario? How would you get them to say yes if they're telling you, no, I'm not going to do it? Do you fall apart? Do you crumble? Are you creative? Do you know what to say? Do you know how to keep them in that area? Do you know how to, well, I guess it would be persuading them or getting them to stay with the decision that they had? Or do you just say, oh, okay, if you don't want to do this, I have a couple of other people or other deals that I have that you might be interested in that you'll want to do, because we all know we get those people. And this is 14 minutes of crap. I'm probably gonna get in trouble for saying that. I am just rambling on so bad. financial stuff, get your LCC, get your game in order. If you have a business, make sure you have it down packed. Make sure you have all your stuff in order. So basically it's protected and it's not taking it away from you. And at the end of the year, you're not shocked when you go to your CPA thinking that you can claim stuff and your CPA says, I'm sorry, but you can't claim this today. Do you have an LCC? And you go, no. Do you have an EIN? And you go, no. What's that? Look it up. Because I don't know everything. I just had a call today to get filled in of exactly what that is that I need to do, and I shelled out the money, so I'd rather be protected than crying the blues, because Uncle Sam is going to win at the end of that one if you don't get protected. When you're an LCC, the greatest thing is if you have an LCC, this is the saying about the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. You have to think smart. The rich are rich because they know how to play the money game. If you have an LCC, if you have a business with an LCC, there are so many things that you can get a deduction on. That's why the rich do not pay as much in IRS taxes as just a normal you and me every year that does taxes. So get you an LCC. It'll save your mind. It'll save your business. It'll save your marriage or relationship. It'll give you the peace that you need. I'm out of here. I'm so out of here. Bye guys, until next time. If you like this channel, give me a thumbs up. I rambled on like crazy today, but I'm tired. I keep on pushing. All right guys, see you until next time. Next time it will be a haul. It won't be this financial stuff, but this was important to me. It was, I'd have to listen to the recording because, like I said, he started talking, I started writing, then I was like, oh my gosh, this is too much. Because he was on for almost 2 hours talking about this information. So be looking out for more, more information, that when I do another one, that would be part 2, or if I can get it all, I will have it right under this video at one time or another. Okay guys, bye-bye, have a nice day.